Hi, I'm Ron with Cruising This Old Boat, and we just got our brand new GPSMap 1243 XSV in, and we're going to open her up and see what's in the box. This is the newest version of Garmin's GPSMap series in the 12-inch screen, and I'm excited to see what's in it. We've been operating on a little 7-inch screen for 10 years now, so this is going to be awesome. Alright, so let's see what's in. The first thing in the box is the cover. This to protect your chart plotter from the sun rays, somewhat from the weather, although all of their chart plotters are at least weather resistant. So that's a nice size cover. You can already get a sense of the size of the chart plotter. And next we have the chart plotter. That is a hefty chart plotter. That's got some weight to it. And there's the size of the screen. It comes with some plastic over it to protect the screen from scratches. And as you can see, there's basically nothing on the front. There's very little trim. It's mostly screen. They do have an on-off button, and that's about it. You've got some screw holes to mount it flush if you're going to mount it flush, and then you've got the I don't know what you call those, but that's what you mount it on the bracket. Alright, on the back side we've got your 8-pin power plug. We have a USB port that looks like a USB micro C. We've got a ground, and we've got a network port for a Cat 5 type cable. We've got your connector for your sonar. Got another network port. This is an HDMI port, so you can hook up an external video monitor. Here's your Numia 2000 connection. And this is, it says it's a J1939 connector. I'm not sure what that does. And also you have a CVBS in connector. And of course, one of the upgrades of the newest Garmin's is they've put the SD card on the back. Two of my previous Garmin's, the SD cards failed because they're on the front, and it would rain and the water would get into the SD card and start rusting the connections. And so I was real glad to see that they put this on the back where it's better protected. It does come with an SD card already in it. Let's see what else we got. This is the trim kit. And as you can see, that's a pretty narrow trim kit. So as I said earlier, there's not a whole lot of border around this screen. It's all screen. You get the safety instructions and a manual. It's not a real big manual, but as anyone who's had a Garmin knows, your manual is, they generally have a manual installed kind of in the chart plotter, but we all go online and get our information online. This is the quick start manual that helps you get it set up and running very quickly, and then if you want more detail, you just go online. And then important safety information. Finally in the packet is the installation instructions that tell you how to install it. Alright, and in the box finally we have the template in case you're going to flush mount it. I don't have space to flush mount it on my boat, so we'll be using the bracket. And we got another box in here. This box has your bracket, which is what I'll be using. And boy, that's got some weight to it. That is not plastic, that's metal. That's going to be a good sturdy bracket to hold that hefty chart plotter. And you've got your power cord. The knobs for mounting it on the bracket. In the same bag as the knobs, you also have, looks like pretty much all the hardware you would need to mount the chart plotter. This is a Nemia 2000 cable with a connector so that you can connect it to your Nemia system. And I'm not quite sure what this is for. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is also an 8-pin connector. Male on one side, female on the other. So I'll have to read the instructions and see what this is for. I don't use this cable on my 700 series, so we'll have to see what it is. Now this is interesting. Having worked with plumbing on sinks, I'm assuming this is a weight to keep your cables down, but still allow you to pull them up. But they'll go down on their own because of the weight. And they provide 2 of them. I'm assuming that that's for when you put it in the mounting bracket like I'm going to be using and you tilt it. This would give you the ability to have your cable taut and yet still be flexible. We'll read the directions and find out. And the last thing in the box is gaskets. For flush mounting, they provide some gaskets so you can give it a watertight seal. So that's everything in the box for the Garmin GPSMap 1243 XSV.